Okay, hello, Algebra Half students. These are some problems that I saw in Lesson 110 that people were missing or not even trying to attempt to do. So I thought I would go through some of them and maybe it will help you out with what you're doing this week with some of your lessons. The first one was number 1, and it states that 20% of the little people living in the forest suffered from agoraphobia and they would not go into the clearing. If 1600 did not suffer from agoraphobia, how many little people lived in the forest? Well, that 1600 actually represents 80% of the people, not the 20% that don't or that have this. So I take 80%, I need to divide it into 1600, which is 0.8, into 1600, move my decimal 1, move this over 1, 16 divided by 8 is 2, fill in my 0. So there's 2,000 people that were total, and that's what they were asking you. This is number 3. It's in word form, and you have to write it out. So it says, the product of a number, there's number, product, remember, multiplication, n negative 2, so negative 2 times n, is increased by 7. The result equals 27 greater, I always write it over here, than the product of a number and 3. Okay, so my equation is negative 2n plus 7 equals 3n plus 27. Okay, as I've always told you, I try to keep my variables positive. So this is a negative 2n, so to get rid of it and move it over here, I have to add 2n to both sides. Remember our rule of addition. Whatever I can add the same number to both sides, it will not change the outcome. Okay, so then that eliminates the 2n. I'm left with 7. 3n, 2n is 5n plus 27. I'm moving once again 27 over here. It's positive, so I have to subtract. Subtract 27 both sides. I end up with a negative 20 equals 5n. Well, then over here I'm going to rewrite it, and I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And if I do that, I end up with negative 4. All your problems like this will work that same way. Read it and write it. I know sometimes it's difficult, but give it an attempt. Don't just leave it blank. Number 20 is 3x plus 6 equals x plus 7. Okay, same process that I used here, I'm going to do here. I like keeping mine positive, my variables. So this is a positive x. To move it over here, I have to subtract. Negative x, negative x. I've got 2x plus 6 equals 7. Well, I need to get my whole number over here. It's a positive, so I subtract. Negative 6, negative 6. I'm left with 2x equals 1. Write it again, 2x equals 1, divide by 2 on both sides. I'm left with the answer x equals 1/2. These type problems I'm seeing a lot of you miss. This is distributive property. Remember with the distributive property, we multiply times each part. So I have negative am times a squared. There is a total of, here's 2 a's, here's another a, so it's cubed, negative a cubed m. Then I come over here, and negative times a positive is a negative. There's no a, so it's a. M times m, there's one of each, so it's squared. Then I come over here, and negative times a negative gives me a positive. A times a is a squared. M times m is m squared. And that is my answer. Once again, remember to write the problem. Okay, you're doing better on it. All of you are, but still, some of you are missing it, so keep doing that. Okay, so this is kind of a review of some problems I've seen missed. Please go ahead and, if you have questions, please get a hold of me. Get a hold of fellow students you know that can help you with these. Even try to learn how to Zoom one another and have some help here. And maybe we can work out a time, seeing how the Zoom goes this week, to where I can get individual students and we can talk to each other Zoom and get some help in math or any other subjects that you need it. So that's the video for this. I will send it to all the Algebra Half students, and have a good day. Thank you.